Prince Benbara flying chance. 13-14-8, race 7 Mornington. We're heading back to Randwick. Here's Joe with the latest on the Bill Ritchie.
It's a very open betting race, Matthew. The favourite is Forum Floozy at $3.30. One of the prime hopes here at the double figure.
The New South Wales first four was 20,177.30. The quaddie.
Ready now for the Bill Ritchie. Little movement. Racing this time, the Roughy Halls of Assembly immediately dropped out the back, and Inspire, one of the smartest out, going up very quickly. Oscar Warrior, Brits Best, nice and handy, and over on the inside is Who Did It, a length and a half to the heavily back Fiery Venture, then Forum Floozy, followed by Stowaway on the inside of Zabara, and getting out of its ground as they settle fully, Red Hannigan and Halls of Assembly. It's inside of the course proper. Oscar Warrior shows the way, about a length and a half now. Inspire second, Who Did It third, Brits Best is running fourth, and Fiery Venture over on its inside as they come down past the 800. Zabara is going away from Forum Floozy, Red Hannigan, Stowaway and Halls of Assembly. 700 out on the Ritchie, and Oscar Warrior leads the way about 3/4 to a length on Inspire. Third posse is Who Did It over on the inside of Brits Best, being followed by Zabara. Fiery Venture midfield and entrenched, and then Red Hannigan, Forum Floozy, Stowaway, and still Stone Motherless last as the rank outsider, Halls of Assembly. Around the corner and up the rise they come. Oscar Warrior, a length and a half. Inspire, Brits Best, Who Did It over on the inside, tending to labour a shade. Fiery Venture's gone up outside of it. Zabara's joining in, and so too the ghostly grey Stowaway from Red Hannigan. Here's Stowaway and Zabara with Brits Best. They drop the inside horses. Zabara broke clear, however, and Zabara's racing away. Zabara beat Brits Best and the flying Forum Floozy, and then Stowaway, Fiery Venture with Red Hannigan, followed by Oscar Warrior, Halls of Assembly. Inspire second last, and Who Did It finished Stone Motherless last. Number 2, Zabara's got the prize in the Bill Ritchie. Zabara ran a terrific race in the Cameron Handicap at Newcastle, flying along the rails over the concluding stages. And he has been able to take out race 7 today for Jack Denham, the trainer. Jack's wife is a part owner with Wally Truscott, Jack's long-term client by Zabeel, from the mare that the Truscotts raced so successfully in a Golden Slipper place getter in Vaindara. Numbers will be up in a jiff after race 7 today. Zabara's clocked up 1:22.56 outside Bella Snap's race record, 1:21.60. He's had 21 starts for 7 wins, a very, very good horse. And he's made it back-to-back wins in the Bill Ritchie, taking it out, beating this man Should last year. 2, 4, 9 and 5 are the first four. Number 2, Zabara, ridden by Zach Purton first. Number 4, Brits Best, Isn't He a Genuine Horse, by Dane Hill, trained by Chris Lee's Glen Boss. And a third placing going to number 9, and that was Forum Floozy, but Anna Singer, John Hawkes, Darren Beedman getting home late. 5, fourth, Stowaway ran a terrific race. The shocker was Who Did It. It was gone just after they topped the rise. Margins a length, a short neck, 1:22.56, sectionally 34.79, and here are the divs. Number 2, Zabara, paid $8.90 and $2.70. Number 4, $2.60, and number 9, $1.80. Quinella, $38.60. Exacta, $75. Trifecta, $356.40. The first 4, $2,495, $3,152.90. The daily double special div with Wyangan Pines. Oh no, that was out of that one. No special div now.
The day of racing, and then our Saturday night of harness and greyhound racing. Got the Paws of Thunder tonight at Wentworth Park. Don't miss that. All the top dogs are there, including Elite State. But that's it for me. Thanks for being with us. Have a good weekend.
1,500 for the last chance a lot with attendance all round. Our Greg stood okay. Racing in the last now, and Chancelot, one of the first out. Shinkan San a little slow, settling towards the end, and JJ didn't show a great deal of dash. And she's settling amongst the tail enders. Now Froth and Bubble first out. Carnaby Kiss immediately goes up to join her. Chancelot and LeBanc 3rd and 4:30 from Santina. Devil Doll improving deep. Then came our Greg about 7th on the rail from Shannon Royale, 1 to Spinning Star. Shinkan Sen followed by Celtic Rise. JJ to second last, and Stark Touch is last, 1,000 left to go. And the leader is Carnaby Kiss by a length. Froth and Bubble a length away in third, Chancelot, and Devil Doll Bubbles fourth on the outside. 1 to Santina, 1 to our Greg, followed by LaBanca. Shannon Royale is going forward 3 deep now. 2 lengths away, Spinning Star. Shinkan Sen being followed by Celtic Rise. JJ, who's through along the inside of her now. And as they came up the side, Stark Touches last. At the 550 metre mark, Can't Be Kissed by Nectar, Froth and Bubble. A length and a half to Chance a Lot over on the inside of Devil Doll, and then Santina. They're being followed by our Greg on the inside. Shinkan Sen is making some ground around the outside, and further back is LaBanca and Shannon Royale, but Froth and Bubble has kicked away around the home turn. Froth and Bubble leads by 3 to Chancellor Devil Doll. Shinkan Sen has pulled to the outside. Froth and Bubble by 2.5, 150 to go to Chancellor, Spinning Star, LaBanca, then Shinkan Sen, Devil Doll, but Froth and Bubble is clear, and it's Froth and Bubble scoring by 2, Chancellor, Spinning Star third, LaBanca 4, then Devil Doll. JJ made a little late ground but never looked a winning chance, followed further back there by Shannon Royale, Celtic Rise, Santina, and then came back behind them was Can't Be Kissed and Stark Touch, and at long last our Greg. Froth and Bubble is the winner. Number 12, written by Danny Nikolic. So Danny takes out the last 2 on the program this afternoon. Second goes to number 4, Chance a Lot, written by Stephen Arnold. And third, number 15, Spinning Star, written by Nash Rawutta. Another minor placing. 1 win and 9 placings now from 16 starts. So very good win there to Froth and Bubble. Sat outside the pace, this daughter of Jugar. Went for home and kept on running for Dan Nikolic, trained by David Brydoak. And she scored very well. Another local winner in the final event this afternoon. And she's had 2 starts at the track now for 2 victories. Broke a bit of a drought.
The tone continues to tighten up here at Randwick at $4.40. $5.60 for Only Glory. Nothing like her at $5.90. Tata Tatiana from the wide gate at $7.10.
Martin Shondon Nivison. Gates are back and they're off. Tata Tatiana jumped out quickly. So did Speaker. My Check Chicken Fatoon hit the ground running. Fair Embraces next on the inside, followed by From the Cellar, Miss Goldie Horn. A length to Lucida, then Nothing Like Her, and further away is Island Storm. Trapped out pretty wide as Only Glory. A length and a half to Brasana, and then comes Dame to Seal. Gull, Lottie, Squish, and Gwendolyn is now back to last. Fatoon through along the rails to lead Speaker down to the 700. A length and a half, Tata Tatiana. Miss Goldie Horn, Fair Embrace, From the Cellar, then Lucida, Nothing Like Her, Island Storm. My Check Chick on the fences, Gold Lottie, then Brasana, Dame to Seal, followed by Only Glory, 2.5 to Squish, and a length to Gwendolyn. They're on the turn in the Nivison, and the heavily backed favourite Fatoon straightens up about a length clear on Speaker and Tata Tatiana. Fair Embrace is over on the rails. Lucida is switching out wider from Miss Goldie Horn, and then comes Nothing Like Her on the rails. Cassidy goes for Fatoon. Fair Embrace pops off the fence, and here is coming home very, very quickly Lucida, and a Fair Embrace going to the line, absolutely locked together. Photo, nothing between them. Lucida and Fair Embrace from Fatoon, Only Glory and Tata Tatiana, and then a gap to My Check Chicken, Gold Lottie, and then Squish and Island Storm from Speaker and Dame to Seal, Gwendolyn. Further away in the field then came Brasana, Nothing Like a Miss Goldie Horn, and From the Cellar near enough to last. Photo, Lucida on the outside, and Fair Embrace. They got to the favourites in the last 100 metres, and at a head bobbing go to the line. Lucida and Fair Embrace hit it locked together, and the line is coming up now, and Lucida on the outside looks to have just got there by a whisker. 4.10 and 6.90. Number 1, Fair Embrace, paid $4. Number 2, Fatoon, paid $2.30.
And Stakes Day at Randwick, and the last event is a transitional. The favourite Gull Catcher's been very solid. He's now $3.90. It's at $8.30. Ian Craig's numbers, incidentally, he's gone 3 Gull Catcher to beat 1 Salgado and 2 Gabfest.
They're racing in the last event of the day, and Run Just Run, the Escapee, flew out. Leads a length and a half early. Youthful starting to drop back. Gullcatcher improving with Presently. Not far away is Lock Aim, and then Vital Agreement, followed closely by Live in Fear, who's made up a little bit of ground as they settle fully into stride with Shahryar, and then Entertaining. A length and a half further back in the field, settling midfield now, is Flash Phantom in company with Youthful, and then Recruiting Special Orders Sports Brat, followed by Poetic Papal. A length further away, Gabfest, Salgado, Live in Fear's drifted right back, followed by Typhoon and Stella Regale. 500 to run. Run Just Run the leader. A length on the favourite, Gullcatcher. Lock Aim third, Presently fourth. Then Entertaining Shahryar, followed by Vital Agreement, and then Youthful, Poetic Papal. A length the Sports Brat, and then comes Recruiting Gabfest, and Salgado's on the extreme outside. Run Just Run coming down to the 250, taken on by Poetic Papal, and then Shahryar, and here comes Salgado putting in his claim. It's now Salgado racing up to Poetic Papal, and this is going to be 5 for the day for Johnny Hawks. Salgado wins it from Poetic Papal and Shahryar. Youthful was a good fourth, then Sports Brat, Stella Regale, Gabfest, then Vital Agreement, Flash Phantom, followed by Typhoon Special Orders. Run Just Run weak, and then Live in Fear. Gullcatcher didn't go on with it. Lock Aim Recruiting, followed up by Presently, and Absolute was Entertaining. Wonderful day for Johnny Hawks. Number 1, Salgado, Darren Beedman, beating 8 and 17. Poetic Papal and Shahryar. 5 winners for John Hawks today. Santissima, Ambulance, Outlaws, Lonhro, all in the Cerise, and training Salgado for Graham Mapp's Hobartville Stud Syndicate. And Darren Beedman has had 4 winners: Santissima, Outlaws, Lonhro, and now this bloke Salgado. 1 Salgado, 9:20, 3:40. Number 8, 6:20. Number 17, 3:40. Quinella, 104.30. Exacta, $192. The trifecta, $2,350.50. The first 4, declared divvy of $78,419.10. The jackpot component, $2,576.22. The spinner on the mixed paid $2 neat. So with John Hawks' 5 winners today, that takes him up to 16 winners, and he's 2 behind Gay Waterhouse. The domination of these 2 stables. So to win 5 races on the program here today, and his pin-up horse Lonhro taking out the big one, and Johnny is here today. He doesn't always come to the track. It must give him a great sense of satisfaction. His stable right-hand man being interviewed now, Peter Snowden. All right, the day is just about over. We've got correct weight to sum it up. Now here's Darren coming back on Salgado as we go back to All Studios, wishing you a very happy afternoon from Randwick.
Good on you, Ian. And Salgado, the class horse in the race, too good for them. And as we said before the race, he's got a pretty good record fresh, and he's charged home to win. First 4, 1, 8, 17 and 6 has paid $78,419.10. Now Victoria Park, last event coming up in around about 4 minutes. And tread carefully is all the rage here at